Euphoric Brothers, and Squid Shroom. Banban Isle Rangers. Okay, let's start with the tutorial first. Controlling this reminds me of a game I used to play a lot. This is Rangerville. When you're starting out, I highly recommend playing through the tutorial first. Holy pancreas! The barrel lights up. As always, let's be careful not to fall as we make our way across. Personally, I find myself using this command quite a lot. It looks like some barrels can light up or contain hidden items, so I definitely recommend checking them whenever you can. I can see that jester friend with only a face up there. I really want to get up there, but there's no way to get up there like this. Let's jump from here and make our way over to that friend. Alright, we finally made it. There's not much here, but at least making it this far helped us learn how to control the game. It was a bit difficult to get used to the controls at first. Buzzbro says, stellar friends can be where you least expect them. As you can see, we need to wall jump here. If we make a mistake, we'll fall. So let's stay focused and climb carefully. If you make a mistake, this is what happens. You fall all the way down. The barrel lit up. Now that I think about it, these barrels seem to act as checkpoints. That was an impressive high-altitude jump. And a perfect landing to top it off. All we need to do is press this button. I looked around to see if there was anything hidden nearby, but there doesn't seem to be anything special here. Looks like we can't get over there. Alright, the tutorial is complete. Now let's head to Banban Hills and get started for real. This appears to be the train station. Not a train station actually, this is the lobby. The overall structure of this game also seems to be paying homage to Super Mario 64. Let's take a moment to go meet some of the residents in this game. I can see Jumbo Josh up there. Let's go meet him. When Banban tries to run uphill, his speed does slow down a bit. There's a cage down there. The beast can attack out of nowhere, so you always need to stay on your guard. I have no idea why opening a cage requires solving a puzzle. Let's come back and solve this later. And over in that corner, I can see syringing. There are also cans hidden all over the place in little corners like this. And it looks like we need to collect 100 Gavanium droplets. Let's head over there first. I can see Miss Mimicker over there. She's standing guard in front of this tree house. There's another friend over here. We can't talk to this, but if you turn on the radio, This one will start dancing. Getting up this hill is a bit tougher than I expected. And I can see a can hidden underneath the bridge. Oh, hello friend. First, let's solve that puzzle we saw earlier. Swimming is definitely the fastest way to move around. It looks like making good use of it will be the way to go. Alright, let's solve this puzzle here. This puzzle threw me off a little. You have to rotate the pieces while figuring out where they belong. Once we solve one puzzle, another puzzle appears. This puzzle is also easy to solve once you understand the pattern. Wow, Banbaleena has been freed. By rescuing Banbaleena, we've unlocked the ability to earn shards as a reward. You could say the real game starts now. This time, let's try collecting all 100 droplets. Since we'll be running around for quite a while, I'm going to speed things up a bit. Oh! Banbaleena has been freed from the cage and is now taking care of the flower bed. We've collected exactly 50 now. Let's head back toward the entrance first. Okay, if we take this path, we should be able to collect plenty of droplets. And there's something that looks like a coke hidden in that tree. If you pick it up, you'll gain an extra life. Oops, I fell in the wrong spot. Alright then, let's keep collecting them. We finally collected all 100. That wasn't as difficult as I expected. Now let's head over to Syringen. Alright, we just picked up another shard. Now let's start clearing the missions for real. Mission 1. The adventure begins. From here, just keep climbing upward. That giant guy is getting on my nerves. There's a button here, but I'll save that for a little later. Now all we have to do is climb this tower. Phew, let's be careful not to fall. We finally made it to the top. My controls were a bit rusty, so it took me longer than expected to get up here. Mission 2, Mimic Tree. This needs to be taken to the tree that Miss Mimicker was guarding earlier. Miss Mimicker is gone now. Looks like we can head inside. Wow, what is this place supposed to be? So this is a memory test. There are more and more things to memorize as we go. We really need to stay focused. Alright, we passed the memory test. Cool. Mission 3. Shard pieces on the hills. In this mission, we need to collect 6 shard pieces scattered throughout the area. Let's search for them together. There's one hidden underwater here. Let's be careful around the fish. We can't attack while we're in the water. We found the second one here. The third one can be found here at the playground. This time we can find one behind that doctor's house. Did you see that? Now we only need to find 2 more. Okay, let's head a little higher up. It's hidden somewhere around this area. Just one more to go. This time, let's head a little farther down. We found the last one right here. Look, a shard has appeared over there. Let's get moving again and keep pushing forward. Mission 4, the friendly visit. We're back at the starting point. Let's head somewhere completely unexpected. There's a path hidden behind the waterfall. Wow, there's quite an impressive obby course waiting for us here. If you fall, you'll respawn and continue from this checkpoint. There's a familiar mural here, and there's also something hidden behind it. This is a secret room. There are quite a lot of drawings and pictures in here. There's a computer here too, but it doesn't seem to work. Looks like I forgot to activate the checkpoint earlier. Of course, I didn't activate the checkpoint. Future me is going to suffer for it. But present me is just going to keep charging ahead like a buffalo. Thankfully, I didn't forget to activate the checkpoint here. We can just wait in the corner here. Since Jumbo Josh doesn't move around the town, he shouldn't come all the way over here and crash into the elevator. What the? That gave me quite a scare. We finally made it to the winner's corner. There's a cake here. There's something hidden around here too. I checked around the cake to see if there was anything tasty nearby, but no luck. There's nothing to eat here. And here's a hidden picture frame. I think most of you already know about this one. Cool, we've obtained the shard. Mission 6, top of the windmill. Remember that button we passed by earlier without pressing? We're heading back there. I'll speed things up a bit this time too. This was the button we missed earlier. Just step on these platforms and climb up to the top of the windmill. If you want to quickly try again from here, just follow where I'm going. See that portal over there? You can use it to quickly warp back to this area. Alright, let's move forward as fast as we can. And that's how you can obtain it. Mission 7. The search for Little Beak. If you select this mission, some new friends will come visit Banban Hills. This guy still hasn't given up on the jokes. Anyway, let's go find Little Beak. To find Little Beak, you'll need to search all around this area. I found one near Syringin. If you pick up this little guy, it tells you whether Buzzbro is the real one or a fake. If you drop it into the water, it'll disappear. There's a little guy here too, but this is not the one we're looking for. This time I managed to find it here. Yay! We finally found it. Let's take it back to those two friends from earlier. These guys are charging straight at us, but there's not much we can do about that. I'd like to move a little faster, but I can't really do that while carrying this little guy around. Cool, we found another one here. Okay, Mission 8, Shooting in the Night. As soon as we started this mission, it became the middle of the night. And if you look ahead, you can see a shard quickly running away. We need to catch it. When you get close to the shard, it starts circling around you, but it's not exactly easy to catch. There it goes again, running off into the distance. Let's chase that little rascal down once more. Nice. We're still not done collecting all the shards. Now let's start hunting down the secret shards. The first secret shard can be found at the tree where we saw Miss Mimicker earlier. All you need to do is play the same mini-game we did earlier. In the secret mini-game, there's a lot more to memorize, so you'll need to stay extra focused. So it turns out Miss Mimicker was hiding 2 shards all along. There's still one more secret shard to find. Let's keep going. Do you remember that huge obby stage from earlier? That's where we need to go. For some reason, I suddenly felt like saying hello to Josh. We're back here again. It may look like the same obby stage as before, but a few things have changed. First things first, as soon as you start, turn around immediately. So all we need to do is collect the 6 pieces scattered throughout this area. Just to be safe, I'm going to take a careful look around the area. And there's one hidden behind that mural. See it right here? This one is actually pretty easy to miss. Thankfully, I remembered to activate the checkpoint this time. Oops, I keep making mistakes like that. Here's the 4th one. Alright, let's keep going. Next up, it's the elevator. Only 2 left now, and we're not far from the finish line either. There's one right here. Just one more to go now. We finally made it back to the finish area once again. Here's the final piece. I almost picked up the previous one by mistake. If you grab that one, I think you might have to start all over again. That's all the shards collected. This was a pretty interesting adventure that honestly reminded me of Super Mario 64. If you get the chance, I definitely recommend trying it for yourself. Thanks for watching.